What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Key Radio YouTube. My name is Ajuki and I'm the host of Northbound. That's Fridays at 7 p.m. on Key Radio, and today we're doing a Northbound exclusive with BEATCAVE. This is BEATCAVE's 4th annual songwriting camp, and it includes over 65 creatives from producers, artists, and engineers. And today we're going to get an exclusive chat with a bunch of creatives and see what they're working on.
This right here is a song to tell you come along, that you could come away, that you could come away.
Bro, every time at camp, bro, it's an amazing experience. You meet like the most talented people in Toronto, you know. There's nothing that really compares to, you know, like the city, the community's coming together, building great music, great art, and just having a good time in the lockdown too, you know, like.
People's need for fuck, I can't forget daddy. Was in the cut too tight, so get ready. Money have to run, so many don't take it. Money in my life, like I'm that ready.
All the rooms making bad tracks. I heard my man sing right. Vocals crazy, dog. Chill. Say it out here. Chill.
What's Gucci in this coochie? We are with the founder of BEATCAVE. Did I catch you by surprise with that?
You did.
This is Jerome, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and I want to speak to you because what you're doing here is fucking phenomenal. I know that this is camp, the fourth one.
Fourth one.
And when was the first one?
First one was February 15th, 2020. So just before COVID. We had because there was no COVID restrictions, so
Yeah.
we fucking packed this place.
Cannot describe the feeling you give me inside, 'cause I know that I'm mine. When I'm with you, I'll give you what I need.
So this is Hip Vodka. It's been out for about 6 years now. It's Canadian made. The forefathers of the company are actually from Pickering, Ontario. And here we have our flavors. This is the mango, we have the watermelon, the bubblegum, and gin. There's also a plain version which is in a black bottle as well. They're also available in the LCBO. So you can get all of these flavors on the shelves right now. And yeah, it's just a new, really good tasting vodka. And you gotta try it. It's really good.
Make sure you support Canadian-owned, Canadian-made.
So make sure you follow us at hipvodka_TV or at hipvodka.
So I'm here with the co-founder of BEATCAVE, Miss Amber, and I really wanted to sit down and talk to you because you said that this is the songwriting camp that you've seen the most women at, right?
Yeah, definitely Camp 4 has been, women have come to represent.
I love that.
I'm loving to see it.
And you know, behind the scenes, we were talking about how in the past you felt like you had to be in the background a little bit and you weren't necessarily showing your face. But I feel like ever since you've shown your face, I feel like that's why more women want to be a part of these songwriting camps. But I also know you make music yourself.
I do, yeah.
So when did you start making music?
I started making music. I've made music my whole life, but seriously since 2016.
Okay. And you said you moved from Halifax, right?
Yeah, I went to university out there, kind of was on a path of whatever I was doing.
Yeah.
And then kind of everything pivoted and I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna make music. So I waited tables and made music for 14 hours a day and just thugged it out.
And then so when did BEATCAVE come into play into your life?
So BEATCAVE was started in 2019 and Jerome had founded it with our third business partner who's no longer a part of us anymore. And then I kind of came on, I saw what was happening and I was just like, I feel like I have skills that I could bring to the team to kind of help. So I literally just asked them, I was like, guys, I want to see it at the table and this is what I have to offer and this is what I can do to help BEATCAVE. And I remember that was the first time in my life where I really stepped up like that and I was like, no, this is something I want to be a part of. I see that it's early enough that it wasn't refined yet, you know what I mean? And I've been a part of community building my whole life, youth centers saved my life, just being a part of community.
I always say that women are the backbone to a lot of projects and a lot of foundations, and people don't really necessarily realize that, and I feel like it's because maybe as women we don't necessarily want all of the attention. But you are doing so much for this music community in Toronto, but also in Canada as a whole, because a lot of people know what BEATCAVE is.
It's still so weird. It's so weird to me. I'll be in sessions, I live in Vancouver, which is Yeah, so I live full time in Vancouver, and I'll walk into sessions and people ask me what I do, and I'll bring up BEATCAVE, and they're like, "Oh, that's you," and I'm like, "That's crazy that I'm on the other end of the country and people know what we're doing out here." So
this is the 4th time they've done this, right? This is my first time being here, and I'm definitely not gonna miss it anytime moving forward. But it's new in the city where this many creatives combined in the same space, and like egos for real, they checked that shit at the door. No one here was trying to be better than or holier than. It was everyone just trying to cook up and make dope shit. That's all it was about. And that's why it was so hard to stay in one place, because like this room is fire. You go down the street or down the hall, you hear someone else making something super dope. Down the other hall, someone else is doing something crazy. So it's like everyone everywhere is just about making the best product and building up, networking, and like just making sure the end result is dope music. And there's nothing better than that. You can't replace that.
So we have 11 rooms for recording. We have 11 engineers in each room, and then each room has producer slots like for 2 hours at a time. And each producer is different, brings a different vibe. So like each artist that comes into the session every 2 hours will have a different vibe to kind of like vibe out to.
That's sick. And you know, something interesting about BEATCAVE that I know is that you initially started this to actually get producers out of their bedrooms.
Yes.
And
facts.
more into the studio.
Facts. Yeah.
So that is so interesting, because you know, a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on supporting artists, but they don't realize like the producer is a major part, if not the song itself. You know. So why did you decide to focus on, you know, supporting producers and engineers?
So
like
it's funny because I'm not a producer, I'm not an artist.
Okay.
I don't do anything. I'm just out here like
I don't do anything, but I just have BEATCAVE and I do a whole shitload for the country, the community, and the city, but I don't do anything. All right.
Yeah. So I was literally like, okay, how can I like create something that's for, you know, for producers initially, because I did realize that like looking at Canada in general, like a lot of the infrastructure that's out right now is like based off of artists, based for artists, and just kind of like structured for artists to like thrive, where there's nothing necessarily out there for producers to kind of, you know, be out there and kind of get noticed, other than just like spamming people on fucking on Instagram and stuff like that. So
alright, yo, what up, it's just Mira. We at BEATCAVE, everybody's making fire tracks. Let's go.
And we're here with my homie Andre 905.
What's poppin'? How are you?
I'm so good.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm excited to be here at BEATCAVE, and I know that you were also invited here to check out the talent.
Yeah.
But I want you to tell, you know, the people what you do, because you are actually the GOAT.
So I DJ for the Raptors 905. I've been DJing for them since 2015, so it's been like a blessing to do all their home games and such.
And you know, you've been definitely somebody in Toronto who I've looked up to, because you really actually support Canadian creatives, and you are the reason why my music has played on the radio.
Yeah, so you can hear my show Wednesday nights 10 p.m. to midnight, and every second Monday 1 to 2 for the late lunch mix on Vibe 105.
I love that. And you know, you got the production now going too, right?
Yeah.
And when did that start?
Honestly, I've been dabbling in it for a few years, but I really started taking it seriously last year 2020 during the whole lockdown.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you know what, I'm home. What am I gonna do with myself? So
find a different outlet.
Find like a different outlet. And I think that was always something I wanted to do. I just didn't have time. Now that I have time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start focus on it, learn on YouTube, and just, you know, learn, grow every day, make my like 100 whack beats, and then get that out of the way, and then try to start making good ones.
And what programs did you start on as well?
FL Studio,
okay.
FL Studio gang. So
yes, FL Studio.
Fruity Loops gang, you know?
Every time I'm using FL Studio, they're like, oh, you use FL Studio? I'm like, yo, don't sleep. FL Studio is fucking
a lot of platinum producers from Murder Beats, Boy Wonder are all FL gang, so.
So tell me a little bit about, you know, the other ventures of BEATCAVE.
Yeah, so we have a couple different pillars. So the other ones, Global Beatmakers League. So that's another one where we're able to, you know, again, facilitate something for producers where they're able to, you know, get in front of artists that they wouldn't normally get in front of. Like we were able to have Pressa in our last season, and this season coming up on February 27th, we have 88 Glam and like a couple others. Charmaine is another one as well.
Which are incredible Toronto emerging artists.
Yeah.
I would love to, you know, fucking be on a track with. So.
100%. So exactly. So like being able to give these opportunities to producers like for Toronto and around the world is huge for the Global Beatmakers League. And then we also have Boombox, and then Boombox is a kind of like an art show, but at the same time being able to involve music, and obviously music is obviously the biggest thing that we do, but involve like visual artists and like involve like other forms of art to a party mingling networking type
event,
of like
I had the pleasure of going to be there at the Boombox event, which was sick. There was like a tattoo artist in one room, which I thought was fucking dope. There was just like, you know, people just jamming on instruments and making beats live, and you could just grab the mic and go on and just freestyle. And you know, if I had more shots of tequila in me, I would have been up there. But it was just like such a dope experience, honestly. And I really want to commend you for doing so much in the city, because also no one's telling you to do this. You know, you kind of just decided I want to support local creatives, and that's not something a lot of people do.
What's good, G? My name's Adis. I'm a fucking singer, pop, R&B, hip hop. You already know what it is.
Hey, my name is Miko. I'm an artist, and my @ is Miko.Miko, MIKOH.
Yo, my name is Moses. That's MOS3S. My Instagram is MOS3S official.
My Instagram handle is @DJ_Does_Music, DJAY. I'm a professional toe sucker. Professional producer, and I make R&B music. I make hip hop. I make dance, pop, anything, you name it.
Name's Darcy, Music by Darcy, producer, engineer. Check me out on Instagram, Music by Darcy.
Yo, what up? My name's Alliston Davis. I'm a vocalist. I do pop, dance, R&B, dance hall, you name it. I do it, I sing it. I just got that voice like that. Goodbye.
Hi there, my name is QDG. I'm a musician turned into a producer. You can find me at qdg.productions. Shout out to BEATCAVE.
I'm JD. Producer engineer. My hat's JD Makes Noise on all platforms. Yeah, I'm an engineer working at C.A.M.P. That's fire.
My Instagram is @op.wave, and yeah, I'm a producer engineer, and yeah, this is just amazing. This whole thing is just amazing. Every single time I come here, it's just bangers on bangers, and just amazing people and like-minded people, and just people getting together and doing what they love, and you can feel it in the room, you can feel it in the music. So.
Hey, so my name is Dara Devon. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I also play guitar. I'm originally from Barbados. So I was looking for a music outlet, and this was the best place I could have found.
Hey guys, I'm Cammy, or Limit. You can follow me _Limit_.
Yo, name's Frizzy Astro. Frizzy Astro on all platforms. Shoutouts to BEATCAVE. Amazing, phenomenal event.
CVP Futuristic Beats. You can follow me on Instagram at that. Just type in CVP. I'm the only one. That's it.
Period.
The one period. You can follow me on Instagram @DJAndre905 and just Google me, and I'm sure you'll find me.
Hear that? Google him.
The @ is JUSSMIRA. That's just Mira. Let's go.
Follow me at Everyday Music. My single Lakeshore just dropped actually, so go have a listen to that and let me know what you think.
Shout out BK.
I really appreciate you inviting me and Key Radio and Northbound to this event. So thank you.
Yeah, well, I've seen what you guys been able to do, like, and it's been amazing to see that you guys are focusing on artists that, you know, that are very talented, but that don't necessarily get the shine in Toronto because they're not, like, you know, they're not doing those cloudy type of things in order for them to get that attention, right? So we do need more media like this, because, like, unfortunately, you know, you have artists in the city that, again, are super talented, but they don't have any type of media in the city that
It's gonna pay attention to them.
100%.
Yeah,
and
or
just
give them the respect because they don't have the 10K followers.
Exactly. And also just the content in order for them to like, you know, because I'm sure there's a lot of people following you guys and like, you know, following the stuff that you guys are doing from Canada and I'm sure from abroad as well. And, you know, being able to showcase these musicians and the talent that's here is key, like super key. I always wanted to like, you know, be able to collaborate with you guys. So I'm glad that it was able to happen. And yeah, 100%.
Appreciate you. Well, to many more collaborations.
Yes, cheers to that.
That's why it's Key Radio. You see it now?
Yeah, 100%.
I hope you've enjoyed today's exclusive vlog at BEATCAVE with Key Radio and Northbound. It has been a blast. And make sure you go and check out all of these artists' music because it's actually dope. They're also putting together a whole mixtape of everything that they've accomplished today. So I'll make sure to put that link in the bio and follow Northbound on Instagram at northbound.to. Follow Key Radio and I'll see you guys later.